Hi everyone, my name is Lovely Rajput and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates. So today in this video, we are going to review our portfolio because a lot of you guys have requested it. I have recently put a poll on my YouTube channel and many of you have requested to me to do a portfolio review. So exactly that's what we are doing today. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Okay, so this is a landing page of our portfolio, and before we move further, I would like to tell you that I started making this portfolio 1 year back when I didn't had a job, and I've made numerous changes in this portfolio because 1 year back when I was searching for a job, recruiters were basically asking me for a portfolio link, and I didn't had any portfolio. Then I realized that I need to make a portfolio for myself. When I started making the portfolio, I looked for how people are making the portfolios, what I can do, and I made a pretty decent portfolio at that time, and I used to share that portfolio with the people. Then I landed a job. I forgot entirely about this portfolio. I just forgot about it, and then I realized that okay, I have to complete this portfolio as well because I was making a series on my different platforms of what I've created and what I've done. And now we have the entire portfolio ready. So I'll be sharing you that how I created this portfolio, which components I used, why I used them. So we'll be sharing that. Okay, so as I told you that we are at the landing page of a portfolio, and here let me tell you about the different components that I have. So here I have a basic portfolio. As you can see, there is an image of mine at the hero section, and I have the nav bar. So in the nav bar also, I think I'll be doing some changes because I just got an idea that what changes I can do. So as you can see that here I have my name, which is basically my name and the surname letter is written in a circle. So I will be changing this maybe with my YouTube channel link so that people can redirect to my YouTube channel directly. So I think I'll be changing this right now after this video. Then after that we have a home section wherein you can just go to my home page. Then we have about section, projects and contact info. Then after this I also have a resume button from where you can just download my resume. So it is basically easier for people to just go through my entire portfolio as well as download the resume and from the top itself, so they don't have to scroll down to the entire resume, right? So I just put in up this and my resume button at the top nav bar only. Then in the hero section I have my photo here, and I have basically used Nano Banana for creating this entire scene for me. So if I scroll down, just look at that what will happen. So if I scroll down, you can see my name pops up, my designation pops up, also my image is moving as well. So you can see my image has started moving, his face had started. Okay, so this is a really cool animation that I've added here. So for this entire thing I've used Nano Banana to make the different scenarios, to make different scenes of my image. So I've given the one image to Nano Banana. I've asked him to just create a video, and then I used Whisk as well from Google, wherein I just created a video from this image, and then I just created the entire thing. So this is what I have. So I've created this explaining what I do basically. So this was our hero section, and if I go back also, if I scroll back, you can see all of those things comes back with the same heading and the experiences that I've mentioned in the hero section, and my face goes down. So I think this is a very cool animation that you can add in your resume, because the first thing that people see is your hero section, and your hero section has to be the best, right? So that people can just stick to your portfolio and are more interested to look down at what you have created. So after this I have added, after the hero section we have a different section, that is the about page. So when I scroll down, there's a about section wherein you can see I have a little bit of description of what I do. So I have added that I am a high impact AML engineer with a technical educator, bridging the gap between the theoretical machine learning and the production grade engineering. So this is a small introduction that I've added. You can add something else, as in you're like, if you had something of your own, so you can add it on the basis of what you do. Then I have added a scroll bar here where where everything is scrolling. That basically explains my you can say my technical role that I do and the tech stack that I have. Then out section I have one more interactive thing that I've added, and that is basically explains that what I basically do and how everything is managed by me, what all things I'm getting. I am more interested in what I do right now and what do I love to do, right? So to explain that entire thing, instead of using text, what I have done is I've just used a visual where people or the recruiter can scroll to my resume and see it visually. So instead of reading that boring text, which people don't really want to read, we can add these type of components to make your entire portfolio look much better than others, right? So when I scroll down, you can see I have a section where I have added my dimensions. You can see that I work on. So at the first, that is most obvious, that I'll had to add my educator thing. So at the first thing, I've added the educator, where I'm showcasing that I am an educator on YouTube. I teach people. I have also added my YouTube name in bold so that people get attention to what is my YouTube channel name. And at the right side, I've showcased my phone screen, where I'm showing that what type of videos I basically do. And these are basically not just a video or the link, they are basically my entire YouTube channel, wherein you can just go click on this and you can just go, you'll be redirected to my YouTube channel as well, right? So here I have faked my subscribers for now, but I'm manifesting to get these subscribers, so I think this is fine, right? Then I have also added a athletic and yogi, wherein I have showcased that I am into athletics and I love to do yoga. So I basically, like, generally also I love to do yoga, and I'm also in sports. So I have added this thing so that it is basically easy for people to understand that what I do and what I love, right? At the end, I have also added a explorer part, where I love to explore different type of things. So these are the things that you can add in your resume, or you can just add in a portfolio to showcase that, okay, instead of writing that entire thing in a paragraph explaining what you do, I think this is the best way you can showcase using a component like this, right? So this is what I have added. Then now moving on to my most favorite part in this entire portfolio, which is the project section. And here in this section, I have added a very interesting thing which people gets mostly attracted to, right? So in the project section, what I have done is I have tried to add my skill. I have tried to use my skill to showcase what I do basically, and that is what showcase that, okay, not just explaining the project that I have done, but also showcasing them with the examples, so that people know that, okay, this that she has done this particular thing and she has the knowledge also, right? So if I scroll down to the project section, you can see at the left side, you can see here is a phone again, and in this phone I have added a bot. So what this bot is going to help you with, this bot is basically used for the people and is beneficial for the people, because sometimes what happens is when recruiters are checking a lot of resumes, they are going through a lot of resumes and they don't have time to read our entire portfolio or entire resume. So what they can do, they can just come to this website, they can talk to this bot and get to know about me. So they can talk to this bot, they can just ask about me, that what I do, what I'm really interested in, what is my tech skills. So instead of reading the entire portfolio from top to the end, they can just talk to this bot and they will be able to get my entire you can say history, that what I've done, right? So let me showcase you this. And at the right side, I've also added my project that I've done. So I've added the major projects that I've done. So in this section, I've added the first is my employee retention project that I've done using the ML. And then I've added, if I click on this part, you can see I've added another one, which is basically AI training bot. Then when I move further, you can see I've added another one, that is a data extraction AI, which I have used, and we use this, and I've also created this entire visual so that people know that what is happening in this entire project that I've done. So here what happens is, we just upload a document, AI scans the entire document and gives you the relevant information on the basis of your requirements. Then in the second and in the next project, I have also added my another project wherein I have created the entire interface for people to get interviewed. So if you are working for an Excel interview, so I have created a virtual interviewer for you to practice and have a mock interview for that. Then I have also added the last one is my LLM comparator, where I've integrated all the LLMs into one interface, so that people don't have to go to different models and different LLMs to look for a single particular prompt, right? So what they can do is they can just write a single LLM, or they can just write a single prompt in the chat box, and all the LLM models are going to work simultaneously at the one time only. So this is what I've added. So I've tried to showcase what I've done in visual rather than explaining it in words, right? And at the left side, if I use this, let's talk to this bot and let's see what is going to happen. Okay, so the bot has started. Now I can ask the questions. Hi, how are you?
Hi there, I'm Lovely's AI agent, running smoothly and ready to help. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How can I assist you today, and what would you like to know about Lovely?
Can you tell me about her work that she has done?
Hi there. It sounds like you're asking about some of the cool projects Lovely has built. She's done quite a bit, leveraging her AI ML and full stack skills. Some highlights include developing a Kaplan-Meier-based employee retention model that achieved an impressive 85% accuracy, creating an AI-driven data extraction pipeline that drastically reduced manual effort by 70%, building an CAI interviewer application. And of course, she's also built various other full-stack applications and runs her popular YouTube channel InsytWave by Lovely, where she simplifies complex AI and system design topics. What else would you like to know about her work?
Okay, so this is what we have created, and you can see this entire bot has started talking to me when I started asking him the questions. So this is what I've added that also showcase my skills, as well as it's more interactive to the recruiters, and it will be basically helpful for them to understand my entire tech stack and what I do, right? So these are the things that you can add in your resumes as well and in your portfolio. So if you're making a portfolio, you just have to make sure that you stick to and explain to make something that is more relevant and more explainable to the people who are getting into your portfolio, right? Now when we move on to the next thing, where I have just ended this entire thing, I've added my contact section. So I've added different links that people can reach out to me. I have added this entire amazing animation as well, so you can reach out to my email, my GitHub, my LinkedIn, Reddit, YouTube, and the Twitter as well. So I've added my entire social over here, and at the end we have just ended this entire thing. So this was my entire portfolio. Okay, so I've showcased you my entire portfolio that I've created, and I think I've done a very good job in this. And I would like to tell you also that if you are creating a portfolio for yourself, so make sure that you showcase your skills in your portfolio itself, so that people don't have to go to your resumes and they don't have to read your entire resume from starting to the very end, right? So just create something that explains your entire tech stack and your skills that you have. So that's it for this video. I hope you like the video. If you have any questions related to this portfolio that I've created, please don't forget to mention them down below in the comment section. I would be happy to answer them all. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you like the video. Stay tuned for the next video. Till then, bye.